What's up, Taiwan? I'm Brossard with news from here in Taiwan and around the world. Opinion is split in Taiwan over chip giant TSMC's massive investment in the United States. The surprise announcement is hitting at fears that the country is giving up strategic advantage without getting anything in return. Joyce Tseng reports.
Thank you very much.
Days after TSMC CEO and chair C.C. Wei appeared at the White House with U.S. President Donald Trump, announcing a historic investment of an additional $100 billion in the state of Arizona, widespread debate in Taiwan, whether the move hurts or helps the country's ties with its largest international partner, especially in a changing world order under Trump. In Hsinchu, the county where the chip giant is headquartered, opinions are split.
技术还是要留在台湾啊，最好尽量不要再留给美国。
或许有一些友好的成分在，或是有一些资金技术的移入，那美国那边也可能在中美关系上会对台湾好一点。
台湾政府没有利益，人家加拿大好歹也跟他喊，你加我25，我也给你加25，对不对？那你做不到。 那台湾政府是像孙子一样，
可是他会做这样的决定，我觉得他们自己魏哲家也说过嘛，他花了很多的人力物力，包含金钱。其实美国是最难的，但是为什么还要做？我觉得一定是有一些不得不的考量。
Without official diplomatic ties with most countries, including the United States, Taiwan has largely looked to private sector leaders like TSMC. Many people in the country see the chipmaker's dominance in the industry as a source of protection, a so-called silicon shield, even against existential threats like a Chinese invasion. TSMC plans to build 3 more chip fabs, 2 advanced packaging facilities, and an R&D center in the U.S., adding to heated political debate between Taiwan's main opposition party and President Lai Ching-te's administration.
台湾失去了生产基地，台湾失去了研发中心。更严重的是，有多少重要的人才 即将赴美，政府为什么没有站在前面，躲在后面，让台积电自己去面对这样的风口浪尖？
Meanwhile, Taiwan's foreign minister Lin Jialong is working to quell fears.
那我们现在要思考的是，怎么样美国伟大，台湾也伟大，创造双赢啊，这个就是我们外交上面那现在很重要的一个目标。可是你会发现说，有一些人他们就会把它讲成说是。 好像我们这个台积电被美积电啊，那我想台积电他们应该也会对外有所说明，怎么样能够技术深耕台湾，产线布局全球。
This year, TSMC is gearing up to mass produce 2 nanometer nodes in Taiwan, a level of advanced chip that will only reach the U.S. in at least 3 years, a window of time that will see chip tech become even more sophisticated. More than the technology, replicating TSMC's success here in Taiwan will also come down to the company's notoriously tough work culture, a tone set here at its headquarters. But beyond what this means for TSMC and its business, for Taiwan, the question that's still unanswered is what it can get in return from the U.S., especially when goodwill is not enough. Justin Wu and Joyce Sun in Hsinchu Science Park for TaiwanPlus.
U.S. President Donald Trump has agreed to give American carmakers a break from his 25% tariffs on Canadian and Mexican goods. The one-month pause comes after Trump had a call with the CEOs of car companies, including General Motors. They wanted an exception to the tariffs because their supply chains mean car parts cross borders several times during the manufacturing process. Women's rights activists say discrimination in Taiwan is still rampant despite changes made to gender equality laws. The amendments carry harsher penalties for bosses and other people in positions of power who sexually harass workers, and they make employers responsible for taking action to prevent and address incidents. But activists say the process for reporting workplace harassment is still a major issue.
那被害人在反复向不同窗口重述，这个性骚扰的过程当中，事实上加重了他们的心理创伤跟焦虑感。
Saturday marks 1 year since the gender equality laws were amended. 78 minors were killed on Taiwan's roads in 2024, even as the number of overall traffic deaths went down from 2023. The Transportation Ministry says deaths among teenagers went up, with most involving unlicensed scooter drivers. Drunk driving-related deaths dropped by 93 cases, while pedestrian deaths fell by 14, reaching their lowest level since 2008. The southern city of Kaohsiung reported the highest number of people killed, followed by Taichung in central Taiwan and Taoyuan in the north. Bear attacks are on the rise in Japan, with the animals popping up ever closer to where people live. With the country's few hunters rapidly aging, locals are having to get creative in dealing with the intruders. Our reporter Bryn Thomas has the story.
This so-called monster wolf is doing a job that hunters used to do. Powered by solar energy, it emits howls and growls that can be heard from about a kilometer away for the purpose of keeping away bears.
これからどんどん人が減っていて、高齢化の地域にはこういったものを置いて、出てこなくするというのは非常にニーズがあるし、今後社会の課題に応えていけるんじゃないかなとは思ってます。
Bear encounters are on the rise in Japan, with the animals increasingly spotted close to where people live. Official statistics show hunters trapped or culled at least 9,000 bears between March 2023 and 2024. In the same period, over 200 people were attacked by bears, with 6 of these attacks ending in death. Ecologists say the spike in encounters stems from climate change, which has changed bears' habitats and prompted them to raid farmers' fields. The problem has been exacerbated by the rapid depopulation of rural regions.
こういう人里に来てるクマはやっぱ怖いですよ。これはもう実際毎日目にして、もう大きいクマが来てるのを見て、もうね怖かったですよ。
Hunters that used to be tasked with trapping and culling bears near human settlements face challenges such as high costs, an aging workforce, and limited government support. With 60% of gun license holders over the age of 60, a future hunter shortage looms. Many criticize authorities for inadequate training programs, and the $50 on offer for each bear dealt with offers little incentive to join the field.
我々ももう70を超えたらあと数年でもうやりたくてもできなくなってしまった時に、じゃあクマの狩り方を教えられる人間が残ってるのか。
84-year-old Harada Katsuo, who lost an eye in a bear encounter 2 decades ago, describes what it's like to find yourself on the wrong side of a bear.
生大根かじってるようなガリガリってきてね、かじっちゃって、その音でもって自分は一時気絶しちゃったと思うんだけど、中間は分かんないんですよ。
Harada is currently part of a non-profit organization that helps keep problematic wildlife away from rural communities and prevents bear attacks.
地域住民の守らなきゃなんないっていう感じでやってますよね。
While technology has begun to help control the threat posed by Japan's bear population, it remains unclear whether the country will be able to replace hunters. And as it's fall, bears are extra hungry and looking to put on some weight before hibernating for the winter. All this means that for the time being, those living near Japan's wild places may just have to grin and bear it. John Su, Sandy Chi, and Bryn Thomas for TaiwanPlus.
Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. You can visit the TaiwanPlus website or check out our social media for more of our stories. Finally, today we leave you with images of 2 wild beavers released into rivers in England for the first time. I'm Philip Brossard. Take care, and we'll see you next time.
For more stories from Taiwan, around the world, and Washington, D.C., please download the TaiwanPlus app and follow us on social media.